With so much corner speed, so impressive, and left no opportunity for Rico to re-overtake.
Yeah, and he admitted after the race that he went for it. He said, I just felt so good in going into the last couple of laps. He thought I'd have a go for it. I took a chance. I knew that I could crash. I nearly crashed, and I got away with it. He said, who knows? I may crash tomorrow.
I love that. That is a real attitude of a true born winner in Piqueras, that, isn't it? That's super impressive attitude. And he's really, as I said yesterday on the cool-down lap as well, you know, geeing up the crowd, really absorbing all that atmosphere in that race when he started to come
I'm Rocket Cup winless with 6 wins, and Carol Haneker is on 10, but of course, you know, we've still got a load of races left to run this year, so he could well challenge Carol Haneker's record of 10 career victories in Rookies Cup.
Yeah, absolutely. Quite right then. So 12 degrees Celsius. This is Garage Vert, where the long lap penalty lane is. If they overstep the track limits a few too many times or make another infraction that deems a penalty, they could well find themselves going through there. But look how many fans there are.
Heeling over into the super fast right-hander and on the way to the Dunlop Bridge. So we're coming down to the start then for 16 laps of Red Bull MotoGP Rookies Cup action.
And look at the grandstands opposite the start and finish straight. Absolutely no room at all in there. I cannot imagine what these guys must be feeling. Marco Morelli lining up on pump.
Rico Samela, HJC visor down. Under starter's orders, the lights go on. And they're off, and is it a good clean start? Rico Samela from the middle of the front row, he gets another good start like he did yesterday. He leads, it is the 27 of the Finn that leads the 94. Guido Pini, I think, up into second place over Marco Morelli. Harder from the beginning. This time he said, I want to try and make a break for it. I don't want a battle over the last couple of laps. Let's see if he can manage that.
Rico did a sterling job yesterday of getting out front and staying there for the majority of the race, and he's doing the exact same thing here today. He's got the very tall frame of Guido join the race. That's good news for the 69.
And Rico Samela, as he said, he's going for it right from the start. He wants to break away, and he's already opened up a 10 bike length lead over his pursuers.
But he's got Quiles on the chase. He's up through the inside of Cormac Buchanan.
Somebody waving in the background. Was that Andrew Piqueras?
Yeah, I think he was taking off some of the tape from his bike, which they get to do when they feel the bikes go. Then Quiles on the chase of Rico Samela. This is what we saw last time in Jerez. Quiles missed out on that win in race 1. He came back in race 8, but Rico's definitely keeping him in check, thankfully.
Yeah, that's right. The way, as you say, you know, the way he blasted through, it looked like he was on the pace to break away. But so far, Rico is holding him in check, as is Alvaro Carpe in 3rd place.
We got your pole position rider Marco Morelli pushed back to 10th place. Behind him though, the number 8 Eddie O'Shea up to 11th place. This is better from O'Shea as he continues his recovery from that injury and last surgery. He's doing very well indeed. No such problems anymore for him.
Guido Pini in 4th place, but he's under pressure.
Oh, Danish. Brilliant move up the inside there, but can he hold it through turn?
Piqueras there, the number 13, you can see in the middle of your shot, but up front it looks as though he's got away again slightly.
I do wonder whether Max tried to actually get away, but found himself not able to really create any sort of gap, so ended up, you know, just sort of accepting a little bit of fate for a bit, maybe. What do you reckon?
Yeah, well, that's right. It's, you know, certainly Rico knows that he doesn't want to battle for the win over the last couple of laps as it was yesterday. So again, he's trying to make a break for it. Again, he has opened up about, what, about 3-4 tenths.
Oh, who's that? Is that Pini? I think it is Pini up the inside of Carpe, because we've got that forward-facing camera on the 83.
Yeah, 94 is Guido Pini, has moved ahead of out there on the screen. You can see he's got a half a second advantage. That is quite something at this stage in the race. Looking back to Hakim Danish, the Malaysian, at the end of the start and finish, heeling it right at the top of the hill through the long left.
A long lap penalty for Leo Ramersdorfer after a shortcut at turns 3 and 4, so he's got to serve a long lap penalty from here on in.
And Angel Vaquera said after the race yesterday he felt he was losing out on the straights a bit. He said, you know, I don't think there's anything wrong with the bike. I'm just a little bit bigger than Rico Salmella and like Ruche Moodley. Now that's a point. Moodley down in 11th place at the moment, not having the race that he did yesterday.
I was wondering who was missing from this leading group, so Moodley unable to get away as well as he did yesterday, so that's a shame for him, but he still got that first ever Rookies Cup podium yesterday. What a moment that was.
And this is so superb, isn't it, from Rico?
Oh, Gorman behind, he's along with Moodley, but with 9 laps to go, Peter, it still could be all changed towards the end.
Well, that's right, and maybe Fernandez has got the pace to tow him back into contention, because it's all change up front. It is Max Chiesa with the advantage over Rico Salmella, but it's very tenuous.
Oh, Keeler's going off track limits there.
Overtaking Rookies Cup, you're being overtaken.
Yeah, absolutely. And Hakim Danish has done a lot of overtaking so far this. I really enjoy his riding style. Under braking, he just looks so composed and control of his motorcycle. And there he goes, though. That is brilliant stuff. Sorry, Carpe, he was overtaking.
Yeah, it's all go, isn't it? Right, so still it is Chiesa who leads from Rico Salmella, but is it going to change it? Because very much in the position like it was yesterday that he could win from, of course. But it's Chiesa, Salmella and Danish in front.
Down the start and finish straight we come. Pini pulls out of the slipstream, then up the inside of Piqueras, wants to push him a little bit wide, and Rico making another bit. 13 to come up his inside soon.
And did you see the drive that Danish got through the second part of Garage Vert in first place there? He just blasted away from Maximo Chiesa and onto the tail of Rico Salmella.
And just look at the braking in there as well. He
concentrating on trying to take that lead. Is he going to try and do it maybe going into the first of the S Bleu? He gets through the Shimano berth.
What's happened to Keeles, eh? He's just been absolutely bullied back to the back of this group then, from first place
to 6th. First to 6th. In just a lap. There's the 94 of Guido Pini, leading that second place group, battling 3rd, 4th and 5th. But Rico Salmella still has the slightest advantage over Hakim Danish, but they've now got Angel Vaqueras to worry about.
Got to remember as well, actually, Max Keeler isn't exactly fully fit. He had a crash in Estoril in the European Talent Cup last week, which left him qualifying down in 28th, but fought through to about 4th. Wasn't hurt.
And a very close 4th spot, ahead of the 83 of Alvaro Carpe. Moodley up into 7th place. And very nicely up the inside, Angel Vaqueras.
Yeah.
Oh, superbly past Hakim Danish.
Just forced him to give it up, didn't he? That's the way I look at that. That was brilliant from Vaqueras. But Pini trying to make a move up the inside of Danish once again then as well, but not this time around. It's now a proper...
I really wonder if he's got some kind of technical problem. Anyway, the leader is it Guido Pini who has the advantage through the right-hander, just rolling it off slightly, back to second gear. They fan out across the track.
I think he just got really unfortunate, properly pushed out wide, this and that and the other. He's not out of it yet, is he?
No, but it is Guido Pini who leads from Angel Piqueras. Carpe is in 3rd ahead of Danish, but it's changing with almost every corner. 2.5 laps remaining.
Blimey, look at that. Absolute top speed then from our Rookies Cup machines. You've got Pini in first.
It's Piqueras who leads. No one's been able to break away. Let's see if he can do it.
Just over 1.5 laps to go, and I think Piqueras, I mean, if there's ever a rider who's going to make a desperate move or so, it'll be one of Pini, or you got Carpe behind him. They really want those victories, don't they?
Yes, absolutely. 83 is Carpe, 90th place it is. It's Angel Piqueras. Oh, and the one, as you pointed out, he uses that. Max Chiesa, 28, really.
He's down!
And he's taken 2 others with him.
Goodness me! Oh, Keeler's Danish and Carpe down. Carpe running for it. Danish. Oh, who's that? Rico! Oh, goodness me!
Salmella goes down.
Dearie
He's okay.
me.
So it is Piqueras versus Pini, just the 2 of them. The Ferrandis is a distant 3rd place, but it is the battle for the win. And who is more determined? Does Piqueras really need another victory, or is Pini going to do whatever it takes? Whatever it takes now. Surely he's going to pick out the slips for first place. That in the first gear, that's the only place that Pini can do it. Can he go up the inside of Angel Piqueras, no, he can't. Piqueras covers it brilliantly. There's nowhere for Pini to do. This is a very, very short run to the start and finish. It should be Angel Piqueras' victory. It is. Angel Piqueras wins from Pini and Fernandez over Morelli. My goodness gracious me.
My goodness me, that was drama. As big a drama as it gets. Cormac Buchanan gets 5th. He gets 5th, and from Rollstone and Luciano and Aditama, I mean...
All but one race of the season.
Well, there we go. 28.5 minutes of racing, and this is the result. Angel Piqueras wins from Guido Pini and Alberto Fernandez. Marco Morelli from pole to 4th position, with Cormac Buchanan in 5th. Jacob Rollstone 6th. Great stuff for the New Zealander and the Australian. RB Aditama actually moves ahead of Lorenz Luciano for 7th, after Lorenz overtook during a yellow flag infringement. Eddie O'Shea just behind them in 9th. A great result for 8-ball Eddie. Max Quiles recovered to 10th. What a finish that was then for him, with Dodo Boggio in 11th, Jakob Rosenhaler 12th, Izawa, Ramersdorfer and Ruda remounted from that first lap crash to still get a point. Carpe, Danish, Salmela, when did O'Gorman go down? I didn't even see that. Blimey. So O'Gorman went down as well. Ruche Moodley, Amari Mazera, Alex Enriquez, Farkas, Stevenson and Carter Thompson. Goodness me, it's a race of attrition. Hopefully we see all riders back in Mugello. Very best of luck to them coming back.
Well, according to the screen there, Casey must have gone down on the last lap.
Yeah, but I'm not sure where. It's not even on... Oh, it is on our timing screen, so there we go. What does that do to the championship then? Well, it's a demolition job from Piqueras. 145 points. Over 3 race victories distance from Carpe and Salmela, still occupying 2nd and 3rd. Quiles still occupies 4th, closing in on those riders as well by another 4 points. Jacob Rollstone 5th from Ferrari.